Mr. Atkins, I'm sorry, I don't really have a clear thought in my head, so we're just gonna talk. Like Unique Blaze, that's a screen name, like him, I don't really have children, and by really, I mean really don't. I sort of have a child. Shit. So, I can't really relate to what you're going through. But I can a little bit. And not to be a downer, but I think I can relate because my dad died. Passed about 3 years ago. I can imagine that Madison might have felt some form of loss when you didn't support her decision to move to Nacogdoches. I don't really know anything about the situation or what went down, so I'm not judging anybody for it. I think you have a pretty good handle on that yourself. After Dad died, I started traveling. He left me some money specifically for that, and even though it's almost all gone now, I think I used it appropriately. I traveled. I saw England and France and Germany and Holland, and I took a 56-hour Greyhound trip from Montreal to Calgary. I think I averaged 0 showers on that trip. There are no showers on Greyhounds. I didn't meet anybody that wanted to kiss me. It just smells like monkey. Anyway, I traveled, and before I met Madison, I sort of let a boy influence my traveling decisions. I had plans for Japan and Costa Rica and Switzerland, and I ended up in Nashville. I don't really know when or why I let this guy influence me, but I just did. After April, I was devastated. We all were. However, and I hate to really admit this, but my life didn't really change. I mean, not really. I still traveled, and I moved to Seattle for the boy. My first trip to Nac, I stayed about a week, and I was brave, and I was strong. I jumped straight into things, and I found Clara at her job, and I went to Madison's apartment, and I opened up the War Nook, and, I read her. And then I went back to Seattle. But when I moved here, it was different. I was different, and I don't think it's as important to answer why as it is to know that it just was. How did I cope with that why? Some may say that I didn't cope at all, but I think I coped in the way that I always cope. I played games. I played Tetris and Mario Kart and Zelda and Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts 2, Guitar Hero and Guitar Hero 2 and Guitar Hero 3 and Guitar Hero 80s, Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 12. And now I have a mild addiction to We Love Katamari. Don't start playing that game. Perhaps I haven't dealt with things as efficiently as I could have. I don't know, where was I going with all this stuff? I guess I didn't really have a point.